Today, we try to find the elusive, pale-bellied Jerr. It has evaded grubby human contact for decades, becoming more of a cryptid or creepy legend than an actual beast of the wild. Locals say they can still hear the gentle plucking of its mating call. We are in a horrible area in the central Texas hill country, where dandelions and yellow things grow rampant, the Jerr's preferred meal of choice. Of course, not many can escape their own predators. This is Felonius arsumnius, or the spotted tiny panther, and has been known to choose the Jerr for its own murderous snacking intentions. Ferocious. There, in the distance, I believe we have finally spotted our Jerr. Notice its pale belly and jaundiced skin, its beautiful, long, voluptuous neck. Oh no, something has happened to the headstock, leaving her, or him, scarred, but also showing the world that he is a survivor. Once we get you on the mend, I believe we can get you back out into the wild, singing your gentle song. A smaller Jerr specimen of the Parlorus species. And if that weren't misery enough, the creature also suffers from a dreadful fracture of its headstock, an injury one suspects that some callous wretch attempted to crudely mend in ages past. Prolonged water damage has even caused the fretboard to shrink, resulting in a veritable thicket of double-edged frets sprouting forth from the rosewood. Truly a ghastly sight, as these knives have dismembered the fingers of any foolhardy enough to attempt playing the poor beast. Delicately, we work to trim this poor creature's claws, using a file and some painters taped to gently round the edges, taking the danger out of this tense situation. Our efforts, guided by a sense of care and concern, aim to make this creature's life a bit easier and safer. In this tedious operation, the luthier first covers the entire expanse of the fretboard with a protective layer of painter's tape. This tape acts as a prophylactic, guarding the fretboard from unwanted bastards and STDs, as the skilled hands carefully round the edges and crown the frets, ensuring a smooth and unharmed playing surface for the instrument. Upon closer inspection, we found this terrible instrument has had a stagnant water accumulated within its very body cavity, causing the unsightly discoloration of its underbelly. Ah, the trials and tribulations of this most wretched of guitars. Nature can be a cruel mistress indeed. Now we are marking each fret with a black permanent marker, so that we can have a visual aid of where we have filed and what we have left. This seems to be a very dirty fret. Are all of them just filthy? Ugh. Come on. It must be the marker. I'll be right back. After a trip to the local DG market, we procured a genuine Sharpie marker, a vital tool for the task. We already verified that the marker does in fact work as intended on the first disgusting fret, and so the luthier's work begins in earnest, meticulously marking each of the remaining 18 frets, a most tedious endeavor indeed. In the delicate process of shaping the frets, the luthier begins by filing the front and back of the frets, carefully crafting a pyramid-like profile. With a deft touch, they then round off the edges using a needle file, meticulously grinding away until each fret end takes on a spherical appearance, and only a thin black line is left on the top from the early Sharpie marking. This exacting attention to detail is applied to every fret, ensuring that when the instrument is complete, each note will ring out with a pure and beautiful tone. What on earth is that dreadful racket? I think it's coming from the shed. What on earth? Nessie! My dear, how did you do that with your sound hole? Pray tell, do you have any notion where that rascal has been? This is highly inappropriate. We have moved into more secluded confinements to continue the filing without arousing any more untamed natural behavior of a wild Jerr, with my purebred Nessie or anything else. We have finished the first 6 frets, leaving only a thin black line on top and ball ends on each fret. We have done all but the very last fret so that you can see the comparison between the unworked and finished fret. And now we come to the most captivating stage of this process, the polishing. The skilled technician must meticulously remove every scratch, transforming the once dull surface into a smooth, lustrous sheen. With great care, they apply fine polish, working tirelessly to buff each individual fret until the entire instrument gleams like newly fallen snow. This terrible task, carried out with the utmost precision, is essential to the restoration of these magnificent specimens. And so, after the arduous task of polishing, the frets achieve a truly magnificent and mirror-like shine, and the painter's tape is finally removed. Lemon oil is then applied to the dry and moisture-starved fretboard, bringing back its natural beauty and luster. The end result is a surface that not only looks impressive, but plays with sublime smoothness, a true testament to the skill and patience of the craftsman who created this magnificent creature, this pale-bellied Jerr. But look at this fretboard. Jeez, it's beautiful. Next time, not only do we fix the break in the headstock, make it look beautiful again, but we also go ahead and replace the bridge so we can take that scantily clad band-aid off of this beautiful beast. Until next time, this is Glimfeather Repair.